Now, we've got some things in here that actually look even more like Turok 1 particle accelerators than the previous things did, and even make the same noise. There you go, you can hear it. Now, that's definitely a noise which was used in Turok 1. I think it was for the particle accelerator. It was either that or the alien railgun. Someone in the thread can probably tell me, or I could go and check. But I don't feel like it. Anyway, we'll make our way across here. Now, these things can only fire if they're on screen, which is at least fairly merciful, but makes something I try to do later a little harder. I didn't realise that until about halfway across here, so there's a contract there, but we don't need it, so we're going to just move along and go and grab the control room key instead. Here you go, it's about now that I realise that they can't fire at you if they're off screen, because I was waiting for the one behind me to fire, but it can't. Okay, so we've got these fireball spitting guns, which is bizarre to say the least. Yeah, there we go. They look pretty much the same as the other guns downstairs, except that they are a different colour. And now I am going to use a piece of despicable dastardliness which I have discovered since the last section of the update, which is, if we can get it right, which we don't to start with, if you get struck by an enemy's attack and you are in your pain animation while falling, like so, you don't take fall damage. This is why when I got hit by that chandelier I didn't take any damage, you see. It seems to be a bug which is prevalent throughout this game, and I will probably be abusing it again later, because it seems to be the kind of thing that would be useful. For example, there it bypassed us having to jump across all those bloody platforms again, with the attendant risk of horrible painful injury while falling down here. So, up on this lift we go, and there is a knife over here for some reason. Despite the fact there don't seem to be any other knives in the general vicinity, there is one there. In case you felt like downgrading yourself and making the game artificially difficult, I suppose. It says we're about to fight the boss, and it's again a really easy boss. So we picked up a level 2 cross for that, which is all we need. And then we can leap onto this thing and make our way up to the final stage of this. This is why we would fall down if we dropped off any of those platforms. You see, as I said before, this game prefers to drop you on down pits rather than just killing you outright, so that you then have to climb back up again, as well as everything else, just to taunt you, because it's evil and horrid. So, across this rickety platform, which seems a little out of place, and then back through door V again, for we have been victorious. And we'll have to defeat one more set of froggetty men who will leap out from around here at any moment. There they are. None of your rubbish. I've learned your tricks. Okay, as I say, at this point, then we get to fight the boss. Now, as for what recycled Castlevania 64 components they are, it is the giant crystal that revived Behemoth, and the gun turrets that Carrie could destroy in her version of this area, which you'll see now. Here it is, it's protected by a shield. Now, to bring this shield down, it's a little bit obscure. What you have to do is destroy any of these gun turrets. Now, there's only 2 gun turrets that you have to destroy before you're straight out for an attack on the core, and that is the ones like the one we just fought. The gun turrets can have lasers. They can be the regular type of gun turrets that fire their gun, like this one, or they can throw fireballs. It's the fireball spitting ones we want to get rid of, because none of the others can really do much about us once we get over that walkway to fight the core. Here we go. And then we just stand in front of it and beat the living shit out of it with all of our sub-weapons and all of our attackity, and it really doesn't last all that long at all, I'm told. It's quite weak. But if you do that with the fireball spitting guns still intact, they will ruin your shit. So we've defeated it now, and now we will just make a quick circle around here, because most of these have stuff in them. So we get a roast chicken out of that one, we get out of this console, we find ourselves nothing, and here is a jewel to augment our jewel type powers, and here is 300 gold for some reason. It's another jewel. And that's pretty much it for this level, actually. The next door will lead us into Jewel Tower, where we will actually fight the first boss of it, just to show off, I suppose. I can't think why I decided to do it. I guess it's just because I was powered up. So, let's get to it. We are through door 7, and that's it for this one. We're now in Jewel Tower. Look, a save gem. This already isn't like Castlevania 64. Look, the camera's cooperating. It really isn't like Castlevania 64. Okay, so what's Jewel Tower all about? Well, Crash. Yep, it's all about jewels, and this is the way Air Jaguar, the first duel. Now, you might notice that there's some junk coming out of the ceiling at some stages. The junk that's coming out of the ceiling is showing us that it's collapsing, and if you take too long at any of these battles, you will die horribly as the ceiling falls on both of you. I'm not sure why any of these creatures therefore agreed to the terms of this duel, but still, it doesn't seem all that fair. Still, it's a cage match to the death. Vincent Mann is probably watching us from somewhere, and we're both equally crap at it, so we'll deal with him and he'll catch fire and turn into a chicken, thus showing us that he was a true coward. So we're going to use that chicken, and then I will show you the roof falling down, and then that will be it for this level. Not in any way because I then went on and died. No. Okay, so we'll pick up the chicken, and then we'll come back out of here again. Remember, you had to do this as Reinhardt in Castlevania 64, fighting in a narrow space. It was ridiculous. Okay, that was it falling down. Here we go. That's it fallen. And I have been Evil Tim, and this has been Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Have a good one.